What's up, guys? It's time for another episode of It's Crow Time. Episode number 47. 47. Wow. We're going to be joined today by Mr. Braxton Keith. We'll chat with him about how he got started and so much more. It's all coming up right here, right now. DJ, hit that intro music. All right, folks. So, in breaking news, as many of y'all might not have heard, the wait is over. You wanted red dirt? We are giving you red dirt. Here is the 2023 Calf Fry Festival lineup. It's going to be Casey Donahue, Parker McCollum, Reed Southall, Giovanni and the Hired Guns, Larry Fleet, Mike Ryan, Caitlin Butts, Cameron Marlowe, Tanner Usrai, Treaty Oak Revival, Charlie Hickman, Wyatt Flores, Cam Allen, Hoosier Brothers, Tyler Halverson, and then the Battle of the Bands winner, and that is happening May 4th, 5th, and 6th in good old Stillwater, Oklahoma. Now, if you want to get tickets, you can get your 3-day VIP and GA ticket options are available now at www.calffry.com. Single-day tickets are to be released on February 28th. All right, folks. And I think we got a special word from Uncle Gordy himself.
Hey, y'all. This is Gordy from Highway 30 Music Fest, coming to you live from Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to hold a music fest October 19th through the 22nd. You're Gordy? You're Cody Jinks.
Can I come to your festival?
Absolutely. Would you like to come be the headliner?
October 21st?
Yes, Saturday night.
I'm in.
You're in? Hell yeah. You know what, y'all? We got Cody Jinks. We're going to announce him as our first headliner for October's show, and I am so excited. God bless. Take care. See y'all real soon. Bye.
All right, that was Uncle Gordy announcing when they announced the first headliner, Mr. Cody Jinks, on Saturday night, October 21st. The Thursday night headliner has been announced. It's going to be Brothers Osborne. And again, that'll be Thursday night. So, in Stephenville, Texas, at Melody Mountain Ranch. That's right, folks. It's once again time for Larry Joe Taylor's 34th annual Texas Music Festival. It'll feature Co-Wetzel, Shane Smith and the Saints, Randy Rogers, Mike Ryan, Josh Abbott, Colby Cooper, William Clark Green, Corey Kent, Caitlin Butts, Roger Krager, Treaty Oak Revival, Kevin Fowler, Tanner Usrai, Red Clay Strays, Randy Foster, Courtney Patton, Josh Weathers, Slade Coulter, Jacob Stelly, Bree Bagwell, Gary P. Nunn, the Tejas Brothers, Gracie York, Tommy Iverson, Larry Joe Taylor, and many more. You can go get your tickets at www.larryjoetaylor.com/Texas_music festival _music/festival/ticket/information. And you can also get your 3-day pit passes. There's 100 of them left, so go grab those. So if you're out in Idaho, go experience Uncle Gordy. And if you like what you see, come on down to Texas Motor Speedway October 19th through the 22nd, and you won't be disappointed. We now have another artist to announce for Gordy's Highway 30 Texas Edition. And let me tell you, folks, you know him from the Snake Farm. That's right, Mr. Ray Wiley Hubbard will be playing Sunday, October 22nd. You can get your tickets right now, once again, at highwayhwy30tx.com. There will be a limited number of 4-day passes for the limited time price. Once they're gone, they're gone. Ticket prices will go up. You can get yours before they're gone for that $259 price. And also, June 16th through the 17th, it's once again time for the Okie Noodling Festival. And you know what that means. It's once again time for the Okie Noodling Concert Weekend. On Friday, June 16th, doors will open at 5 p.m. Admission to get in there is $25. But Cat Hasty will be starting the night off at 6:30, followed by the Eli Young Band to wrap up day number 1. Day 2 on Saturday. Music will start around 8:30. It's free all day. You just got to pay $5 for parking. You can't beat that when you hear these bands for $5. Opening up at 8:30 will be them boys from Cotton County, Mr. Gannon Freeman and CC Rev will be opening for Shane Smith and the Saints. Once again, this is the Saturday lineup, and it'll start again once again at 8:30. You can get your tickets for Friday at okienoodlin.com, or you can go on their Facebook page and there's a QR code that you can scan. It's taking place at Wacker Park in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, so you don't want to miss that, especially Saturday. You only got to pay $5 and you get 2 great bands. All right, let's raise some hell and celebrate the outlaw in all of us this September with Turnpike Troubadours and Whiskey Myers, Gary Allen, Ryan Bingham, Randy Rogers Band, Lucas Nelson, and POTR, and Randy Hauser, and so much more. Head over to our website and sign up to get first access at our pre-sale and access to Phase 1 pricing kicking off tomorrow at noon. BornAndRaisedFestival.com. Again, this is the Born and Raised Music Festival happening September 13th through the 16th. And it's going to be in Pryor, Oklahoma. So you're not going to want to miss that. Once again, that website to access that pre-sale is bornandraisedfestival.com. If you want to see the whole lineup, head over to their Facebook page at Born and Raised Music Festival, which I will also have linked on this episode. All right, and happening May 12th through the 13th, it's once again time for the 19th annual Crods and Rods Crawfish Bowl and Car Show. And on Friday night, they're going to have the Crods and Rods Music Fest, which will feature Carson Jeffrey, Gannon Freeman, and CC Rev. And headlining is going to be Mr. Mike Ryan. You can get your tickets and more info at www.crodsandrods.com. Now, on Saturday, May 13th, they're going to have live music all day. They're going to have a burnout contest. They're going to have all-you-can-eat crawfish. Folks, when they say you're going to have all-you-can-eat crawfish, let me tell you, it's worth the money. Personally went to this event. Great event put on. It benefits the Elgin Fire Department. Of course, they have the drawing for that beautiful, beautiful Camaro that you can win. But, I mean, the crawfish, let me tell you, this ain't no little Chinese buffet, little bitty mud bugs. No, folks, these things are like meat baby lobsters. I mean, these suckers are huge. Like I think there's some that most of them that are at least finger length, like thumb to index finger or bigger. I mean, we're talking. Some of them are as big as your hand. So yeah, you're not gonna want to miss that. But if you're like, well, man, I'm not a fan of crawfish. Well, don't you worry. They're going to have food trucks there. And for the kiddos, for entertainment, or if you want to be entertained, they're going to have a carnival. Once again, that is happening May 12th is going to be the Music Fest, which you do not want to miss out with Gannon Freeman and CC Rev. Them boys from Cotton County, Mr. Carson Jeffrey, and headlining is going to be Mike Ryan. So you don't want to miss that. But then come back on Saturday for some great live music all day. There's a burnout contest that people can enter. And once again, all you can eat crawfish and food trucks and a carnival. And it's all benefiting a good cause, the Elgin Fire Department. So you do not want to miss that. All right, folks. With that being said, I think it's time we take our first break. We'll be right back. Do you have yard work that needs to be done, but just don't have time to do it? Well, go hit up my buddy, Jake Lazenby, with Lazenby Landscaping. They do both commercial and residential mowing. They also will get rid of them pesky trees that are in your way. They'll dispose any waste that needs to be taken out. And they'll have your flower bed looking the best in the neighborhood. So why don't you give them a call at 405-614-9674 for a free estimate, and also ask them about their senior citizen discount. Also, go give them a like on Facebook at Lazenby Landscaping and tell them I sent you. Let's face it, the worst thing to deal with after a storm is the damage. That's why I personally recommend Elite Roofing and Restoration. They'll walk you through the process. They also offer many different services, including HVAC, electrical, garage door repair, and so much more. So why don't you give them a call for a free estimate at 405-443-7979, or send them an email at eliteroofingYukon@gmail.com. They'll work with you. And at Elite Roofing, their motto is honesty, integrity, and transparency. And joining me now is going to be Mr. Braxton. Keith, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine, just fine. So, what you been up to? I don't know about you, but here in Wichita Falls, it's been raining all day, dude.
Man, it just started raining. I'm watching a lightning show right now. We just built a deck off the side of this barn out here.
Uh-huh.
We're just hanging out.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hanging back, drinking some beers, just chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How did you get started into this singing deal, man?
Man, I've always been singing my whole life. Ever since I was little, I've been singing. I don't know. I mean, professionally, how I got started was my roommate in college freshman year just told me, hey, man, I think you should go and play at some bars just so you can say you've done it. Like, that's pretty cool. And so I did it, man, and I caught that bug, and I never quit.
Where'd you go to college at?
Angelo State.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so there's a lot of places up there to play. I've never been to San Angelo personally, but what I've heard, I guess.
Yeah, no,
the main ones. Would the main one be Blaine's Pub?
Yes, sir. That's Blaine's Pub out there, and then they got like Cooper's Barbecue out there in Cristobal that people go play at, and we've played the rodeo quite a few times. And
yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little place out there in West Texas for the music scene for sure.
No, I saw that you're going to be playing that festival in Angelo.
Yeah, Wild West Fest.
Wild West Fest. I couldn't remember the name of it because I remember the one year they had, who was it, Turnpike, and who was that, Turnpike? I forgot who else was on there, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they do some cool shows. I've wanted to play it for a while. I'm excited.
That's awesome, man. So when did you? Did you always play guitar? Like even like when you were about high as a grasshopper, or?
No, man. I started playing piano when I was in kindergarten.
Really?
And yeah, from there I played for about 12 years, and then I quit because I wanted to learn songs that I wanted to learn, and my teacher had me learning like pieces for ensemble or pieces for competition, and I got tired of it, so I started playing guitar because my brother was playing guitar at the time, my little brother, and I never turned around, man. I just picked up guitar and fell in love with it.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in Midland, Texas. I lived there until I left for college.
Oh yeah. Did you go to Lee or?
No, I went to Midland Christian.
Midland Christian? Huh?
Yes, sir.
That one. My father-in-law, he played football with a guy played football up in Nebraska with a guy that's coaching at Midland Lee.
Oh yeah, gotta love
Yeah.
Lee. That's where my dad went.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what year did you graduate?
My dad?
No, you.
Oh me, I was 2017.
Okay, so that's the same year my wife graduated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah.
yeah, so you start playing these bars and you get that bug, and then what made you are you doing this full time?
Yes, this is all I do.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So what made you decide to go full time?
Well, I worked for a long time, for maybe the first 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
At least the first 2 years of me playing, and then I was also going to school. And then I decided one day, I was like, man, I can't. I got to devote all my time. I just don't have enough time to be doing all this other shit.
Right.
So I decided that I was just going to play full time, and I've been doing it ever since. We love it. You know, traveling around every weekend, it's a lot of fun. It's also tiring as hell because you're never home, and you don't. I mean, I basically just. I have a house in San Angelo, and I haven't been there in a long time. But
Really?
it's just, yeah. I mean, basically, you come home, wash your laundry, clean the bus, pack it up, and do it again.
That's crazy, dude. Now, are y'all playing at LJT?
No, I wish, man. That's a bucket list for me. I'm trying to get on there. Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next year you'll get on there. That'd be awesome, man. So,
Yeah, you going out?
dude, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I was. Got a bunch of buddies playing out there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, so when did you realize that like this is going to be like? I mean, like, when did you start seeing results? Like you're like, damn, people actually like me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I don't know. I still wonder that sometimes, man. I'm just doing me, and I hope that people like it. But really, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm still. When I figure out the answer to that question, I'll let you know.
I know that was kind of a weird question, and I worded it weird, but like, yeah. Anyways, we'll throw that one out there. Oh man, that's funny. So you look pretty good rocking those just some overalls up on stage, if I do say so.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I get a lot of weird looks from everybody, but I don't care. Get me a strawberry tan at the Strawberry Festival, man.
Heck yeah, man. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it right there.
That's
Heck
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. The Strawberry Festival treated us really well. We definitely would like to go back next year. That was cool.
Drink a lot of strawberry wine out there, you know.
Shoot, I wish, man. I was drinking strawberry margaritas. I couldn't find none of the strawberry wine.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh man. So who's all in your band?
Man, I've got JC has been in my band for the longest. He's my drummer.
Uh-huh.
He's been with me for about 2.5 years, I'd say. Leroy's been with me for a year and a quarter, maybe. Mikey's been with me for a year. Jack's been with me for like 4 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4 months, maybe 5. Going on 5 months right now. I started at the beginning of January. Lane, my merch guy, he's been on with us for over a year now. Zach, my videographer, he's been on with us for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And Adriana's been on the road with us for probably about almost a year.
Now, where did you find your videographer in Angelo?
No, he's from Bernie.
Oh, I was about to say, because there's that famous videographer out there now, old JP. He came from Angelo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome, man. So, What was your favorite show so far that you played? In
So far, my favorite show would have to be Kane's Ballroom with Randall King.
heck yeah, Canes is a cool place, dude. It's awesome.
It was a lot of fun, man. It was a cool vibe, and it was really cool. That whole weekend run, we did a whole weekend with Randall that weekend. It was, we went to, we went to Nebraska, I think. Yeah, Nebraska, Kansas, and then Oklahoma, and we played the Cotillion in Kansas, and that place was wild.
A cotillion?
Sir?
Did you say a cotillion?
Yes, sir.
So isn't that the one where like the girls dress up in dresses and they're dancing and stuff, like ballroom dancing?
Yeah, it's like a giant place from the 60s. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I used to take those cotillion classes, and that's what I thought too when I heard it. But it's named the Cotillion. It's a big old place. I mean, honestly, it's built for sound, so I could see like an orchestra or something playing there, and dressing
That's
up in
awesome.
ballroom dresses and shit, and I could see it being that kind of place. It's a cool venue. You have to look it up, man. That whole weekend was a trip, man. It was just a wild weekend.
Where'd y'all play Nebraska at?
I'm not sure exactly what it was called, but it was a cool little bar. It was just a bar, though.
Was it the play? I had the Powell brothers on here one time, and they were telling me they played at this one place. It was like a bar, and next to it was like a Bentley dealership and like exotic cars and stuff.
No, that wasn't. And if it was, then I wasn't paying attention. We were like 3 foot of snow when we were down there, bro. I was like,
golly. Yeah, it's not fun being in Nebraska in the snow. I found that out this December when I went up there for Christmas.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's no bueno. Get me back to south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. From Texas, that was the first time I'd ever driven the bus in like deep snow like that. And it was hairy for a second there.
It got a little western out there in Nebraska.
Yeah, just a little western.
It's funny. That's all they drink out there is Busch Light. I wonder if they've stopped drinking Busch Light like out there.
Shit, no, they don't stop drinking it. It's cold beer, man. I tell you, we were at the Strawberry Festival, and it was like the week after Busch Light did that. I mean, what Bud Light or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And they only have Bud products.
What?
And, everybody was drinking it because there wasn't shit else to drink out there. It was hot.
Everybody was so drunk they didn't give a shit.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do it, man.
Sometimes Sometimes you just gotta tighten up your bootstraps and just do it, man. That's exactly right. Yeah, it's I don't know what's crazier. Of course, the Bud Light deal is crazy, but what about all the stuff about Morgan Wallen?
What's going on with him right now?
So apparently, all these people went to the show. Well, he canceled the show like 30 minutes before, and people are like sending him death threats and filed lawsuits and stuff because he canceled the show because I guess he lost his voice or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I was like, that's crazy, People don't understand about it's a business, and
well, man, I mean, you lose your voice. That's shit that happens.
Exactly.
It's happened to me more than once, and especially if you're playing a lot of shows in a row, and sometimes it happens, and there's just nothing you can do about it. But I don't know about all that, man. I'm just over here keeping my head down,
Right. That's what happened to Aaron Watson. He tried to play through it, and he ended up having to have surgery, and he was out for 3 to 6 months or something like that.
Because he blew out his voice, huh?
Yeah, and he had surgery. I forgot what it was.
Nodules?
Huh?
Did he have nodules on his vocal cords?
I think that was it, maybe.
Yeah, that's the scariest shit ever, man. That's like what I That's like my worst nightmare.
Just get you some throat coat and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's religious right there.
It's like the necessities of the bus: beer, throat coat, and whatever else.
That's right.
That's funny. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, Randall, dude, he's such a nice guy. Got to meet him. Dude, I wish I could have had him on here. But I went and hung out with him. Just when I worked security for him when he came through Wichita Falls with Cody Hibbert.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have you played down here before?
Wichita Falls, we played at the, oh, shit. I don't know, some bar downtown.
Was it Iron Horse?
Yeah, Iron Horse, that's what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's a really cool spot.
Yeah, that is a really cool spot. I didn't mind it. What are some other venues? Where'd Randall play?
So Randall played at the venue that, well, they're trying to get it back out there. It was called Jordan Craft Barbecue, and well, there was some stuff that went down between the owners, and you know how that goes, and it closed. They closed it down, but then they're trying to get it back. They had Geo out there last weekend, and they're starting to get concerts back out there. It's called City Limits now.
Yeah, that's what some people were telling me the other day. I need to come head down to City Limits in Wichita Falls.
Yeah, it's a new word, you know.
Yeah.
You know, this
That's cool.
Yeah, this used to be like the happening town for live music, and it's starting to, it's just a little history fact, like it's starting to get back there, you know, like slowly but surely.
That's good.
Yes, dude, it is. It's been a long time coming, for sure.
Yeah. No, you got college up there and everything. We like coming up there. It's a good crowd.
Yeah, old MSU.
Yep. I love it.
Stang gang. No, my wife graduated from there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she graduated from there. But so did you play any sports in high school or anything?
Yes, sir. I played. I sat the bench in football, baseball, and basketball.
So you played center, left, guard.
Yeah, center left out.
Yeah, center, left out. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah. I played basketball and baseball because my little town. I grew up in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Little bitty town called Braxton, and went to school at Chattanooga.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we didn't have football, dude. Which was crazy, you know. I tell people down here in Texas, they're like, "Oh my gosh!" But yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have football. What the fuck?
No, we had.
That's unholy, right there.
Oh my gosh! No, we had 2 baseball seasons.
2 baseball teams?
Yeah, we had 2 baseball seasons. We had a fall, and we had a spring. Yeah.
I mean, I'm all up for some fall ball, man, but I don't know. I'd rather be played with a round leather ball, brown leather ball, than a white ball. yeah, dude. Trust me. Oh man, I wanted to play football so bad. You know, it's like, I guess because I've never experienced it. You know, Yeah.
It's like, man, I wish I could do
That's
that.
how I was, because everyone down here, starts in 3rd grade, and I didn't get to start. I'm dyslexic, so I went to classes after school to learn how to freaking spell and read. That's one of the reasons that I think I like songwriting so much. It's because that's what I did after school every day, was just go through grammar and the English language, and
Hooked on phonics.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
hooked on phonics, baby.
Heck yeah. That's like my wife, she's a kindergarten teacher, and she was talking about it. She's like, yeah, that's some of our curriculum. I was like, y'all still use that shit? Like, for real?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's pretty awesome, man. You're dyslexic. Well, I mean, not awesome that you're dyslexic, but that you didn't let it overcome your like songwriting ability.
Yeah, it worked out. I mean, I honestly, the English became my favorite class in school and my favorite class in college as well. And I don't know, I just always liked it because I always liked writing stories and coming up with stuff. And that's kind of how I got into songwriting, I guess. I've been writing songs since I was a little kid.
Right.
They just weren't good.
There wasn't nothing about your woman's leaving you, so you went down, took a shot.
No, surprisingly enough, most of my songs, even when I was little, were about girls still.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny because I didn't know anything about love, but I was still writing about it. I guess I was just imitating what everybody else wrote about, really.
That's like, dude. I've been watching. I just finished it. I was binge watching. You remember that show Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I tell my wife I'm watching it, I'm like, why can't they put out a show like this that shows kids what the real world's like? You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
I mean, the world it's crazy. I graduated in 2014, and I went and I was subbing over at Burke Burnett at the high school, and dude, it's crazy just how much like those kids have. Like they've got everything, like because they don't use textbooks anymore.
What?
Yeah,
they do it all online.
Do it all online. Use Chromebooks.
Yeah, I mean when I graduated, we were using like Apple Macs, but we still had freaking books we had to carry around. We were just using those to look up stuff,
I think I was getting my hair cut and I saw on the news, saw the headline that DeSoto ISD has banned backpacks.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they're just getting rid of backpacks so you can't carry a gun, huh?
Yeah, so you can't carry, I guess. I don't understand that. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, I mean, you can't carry anything. No contraband. You can't be carrying liquor bottles. Probably smart.
I mean, yeah, it is smart, but it's like, you can go the whole...
It's just a different world, man. It's just a different world. It's crazy. I think about it every day. I'm like, man, we got to be in some type of time warp or something. I don't know what the hell's going on, but
I don't know. All I know is that the Lord is in control.
Yeah, you just pray.
Yeah.
Pray that the rain comes and that we make it another day.
That's what. Well, especially having my wife as a teacher, I just every day it's just.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and especially, when I was substituting, dude, it's just like, because there was a kid in there that he had told me that he got arrested for drawing up plans to blow up the school, and I was like, okay.
It's wild, man. I don't know what these kids are going through these days, but it's wild as hell. I never thought of nothing like that when I was in school.
They need to quit the violence and turn to writing songwriting.
Yeah, write a song about it. Shit, that's what I do when I got upset when I was a young kid or whatever. I go in my bathroom at night and play my guitar real quietly so my parents couldn't hear me. And
heck yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need is just a sad old country song, baby.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. I know I'm backtracking, but like you're talking about Cane's being your favorite venue. The place is haunted apparently.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
I like it. I think that's cool. I like haunted places, and I like places with a lot of history and stuff, so I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really, sorry to cut you off. It's really cool to see like the stuff on the walls and stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, who would have thought Bob Hope would have started it,
Yeah, it's wild.
It is wild, but can you imagine being there and sitting there and seeing the ghost there? Oh my gosh, dude, that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. I can't imagine any of it. I mean, honestly, I wish that I could imagine. I wish I could have been there when all that shit was started, when they were freaking had those legends playing on the stage. I wish I could have seen it back in the day before that big stage was put up. Or
Cody Canada told a story one time that it was him. Jason Boland was on stage, and I think it was him and Mike were down below, and they had so much weed smoke coming up. It was coming up through the stage that you could see it.
That's funny.
Oh man, yeah.
We waited until everybody left, but I had to get a smoke underneath the stage too.
Dude, it's crazy. Seeing I saw a video. Who was it? I think it was saw videos of him down there, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy how that green room's set up.
Oh yeah, the green room's badass.
Yeah, sounds like it. I've never been in there. I need to take a look at that green room.
Yeah, you do. You need to go watch a show in there.
Heck yeah. Last time, I'll tell you this, the very first Red Dirt concert I ever went to, for Texas Country, was in that venue, and it was Cody Johnson opened up for Aaron Watson.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. So it always holds a special spot because I'm like, that's where I saw my first, concert.
Yeah.
That wasn't like, another artist or something. But yeah, so you got any interesting stories from the road?
Man, we one time we had somebody steal our freaking bus in front of Blade's Pub.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this kid got in it drunk after our show, and I was loading up in the trailer, man. Like, I had just gotten off the bus.
Uh-huh.
And this kid thought it would be funny. His friends, were around him, and he got in the bus, started pulling off. Well, as soon as he started pulling off, I felt the trailer start moving, and I ran outside and was like, yelling at whoever was moving the bus. I thought it was one of my boys, because the trailer door was still down, and I had just bought that trailer, so I didn't want him to scratch it. Yeah. And they started pulling off, and I ran down to the front of the bus and saw this random kid in there. Pulled him and beat shit out of him right there in the middle of the street.
Golly, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. The owner of Blaine's came out there, and he's like, what the hell went on? Like, dude,
somebody just steal my damn bus.
Yeah, and then they got up and took off, man. They took off. I couldn't even figure. I don't even know what that kid looked like. No idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah, wild story.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty. That's definitely a good one. So what did he do? Did he just was he so drunk that he's just he thought it was his car or something? I'm gonna get in here.
Hell no. They always say that. I've had 3 people come up. I'll be sitting in the chair, on my couch or whatever, and somebody will walk on there and be like, "Oh, this isn't my bus," and I'm like, "Yeah, no shit." What are you doing, man? Home. What if I was naked and you just walked in here?
Oh man, yeah, but here's the thing: if it's one of them drunk girls, they don't give a crap. They'll be like,
"Oh no, that's what I'm saying." We've been being way more careful. That was a year ago.
Uh-huh.
Now it's lockdown tight. I don't let nobody on nothing because I'm worried, man. I mean, that's where all our belongings are. The whole band has their belongings on.
Right, and that's your home.
Which we don't have much, but you steal all my underwear for the weekend, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Heck yeah. Walmart's running out, buddy. Oh man, that's crazy. Or you could be like me and just use Duluth. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I wish I could get an incentive. I mean, I don't do video, but I'll still wear them. Oh man. Yeah. So, do you have any do you got any deals? Do you got an overall deal or anything yet?
No, Liberty is. They send me some overalls from time to time. And I love their brand, and so I wear their stuff. And then I guess the only deal I have technically is just I have a deal with Ohio Silver right now, out of Bandera, Texas. It's a really cool jewelry company that I've been using since back when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only really deal I have with anybody. I wear religiously double R hats because Emilio knows how to shape it up just the way I like it. Out of Elgin, Texas, but that's about it, man. Those are the only two places.
Now, is it Elgin? Is it Elgin or Elgin?
Elgin, yes, sir.
See, that's funny because, I grew up around Lawton, and, there's Elgin.
Elgin?
Yeah, and I saw that, and I was like, is that Elgin, Texas? And people were like, no, it's Elgin. I was like, all right, dang.
Yeah, all right.
Dang, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was frowned upon in here,
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, man. So, are you a big sports fan?
Not really, man. I don't watch much TV at all, or sports or anything. The boys all do. But since I drive the bus and stuff, I just kind of, every once in a while, I'll lean back there and say, what's the score? But I don't really watch very much.
Man, they make you drive, too? Damn.
Shoot, dude, that's my only vehicle is that bus, so I drive that thing everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I would, too.
If the boys wrecked it, I'd kill them. If I wreck it, then it's my problem,
So what is your baby? What is it?
It is a 2005 5500 Chevrolet Duramax with an Allison transmission.
Oh, so it's
6.6 liters.
So it's an actual bus. It's not like a van.
No, it's a 32-foot church bus. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I bought it
at the beginning of the pandemic, and we have been riding on it ever since. I mean, it ain't got no AC in it. I've been riding around for a year. Almost 2 years with no AC, but
now is that
this music thing picks up and I don't have to mow yards for a living, maybe we'll get a better bus.
Yeah, if that damn music thing would just pick up. Well, maybe you'll get some listeners out of this,
Hopefully.
Oh man, that's funny. If you ever get to play LJT, then maybe it'll pick up from there, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now, are you playing Highway 30?
What'd you say?
Are you playing Highway 30 in Idaho? I couldn't remember.
I have no idea. That's a good question.
It's like nobody's contacting me. So, are you signed with anybody, like, for as far as management? Or are you doing your own booking, or?
Yeah, so booking, I'm with Evergreen Artist Group, out of Texas. With management, I'm with Torres Music Group out of Nashville.
Torres Music Group.
Yes, sir.
Now, are you Red 11 also, or?
No. Evergreen Artist has nothing to do with Red 11.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Evergreen. Isn't that who Cody Hibbard was with before? I can't remember.
I'm not sure if Cody's with him. He might be. His name is Andrew McWilliams. That's who does all my booking.
Andrew McWilliams. Okay. I'm trying to think, because it was like Evergreen or something, because are they out of Houston?
Nope, out of Austin.
Out of Austin. Okay, never mind. We're thinking of two different... What was that? Hold on a second. I need to look that up, because there was a guy named Mike, and he was with Cody, like, when Cody first, like, was starting out, Hold on a second. Let me look this up real quick. I could have swore it was Evergreen. Maybe not. But that's awesome, man. At least you ain't got to do all your own booking.
Yeah, dude, that was a pain in my
Oh,
ass.
dude, I bet. Oh man, I'll have to look that up later and see if I can find it. But yeah, I bet you it's nice just to like, they'll be like, you're going here, 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 and you're like, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I do it, man. I mean, like literally, I'll probably find out this week. Where I'm playing next week.
So like they let you know like the week before, like a week of all your shows coming up.
No, they let me know like months and months and months before. But like I look at the schedule and I'll get a good idea that we have shows for
Right.
Every weekend. I'll have a good idea of how many shows. I just don't know where we're going. I have to look at it and get the specific details and stuff.
Now, you said that you bought your bus around COVID. Isn't that when is that when you first put out your music? I couldn't remember.
I first started putting out music in 2019.
19. Okay. I remember when I saw it. Like when you first put out cuz you put out a single first, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I put out a single, 2 singles, and then an EP, and then a bunch of singles since then.
You got anything cooking up?
Man, I'm going to the studio here soon, so we'll see, huh?
Heck yeah. You heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. Exclusive.
What'd you say now? You were cutting out.
I said, you heard it here first, folks. Exclusive. Mr. Braxton Keith is going back into the studio.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Heck yeah. Who are you recording with?
I record at Farmland Studios in Nashville. David Dorn and Alex Torres produce for me.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir.
How long is that drive to Nashville?
Oh, I never drive.
I don't blame you.
I've driven that one time, and we'll have to make another drive coming up. But it's about 15 hours.
Yeah.
Not fun.
My wife's been to Nashville. She's been wanting me to go. I'm just like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. It'd be awesome to go to the Ernest Tubbs record store or something like that,
Yeah, no, the Ernest Tubbs record store is really cool.
Is what is it? Is Broadway pretty sweet?
Man, I'm not a big fan of Broadway, I'm not a big fan of. I just don't like being around a shitload of people.
I don't blame you, dude.
So when I'm in Nashville, man, I go to the studio, maybe do some small bars that there's not a bunch of people at, and then I go home. I can't spend any money. I'm broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Be like, I'm just here to record. That's it.
Yeah, this ain't no vacation, man. I'm just getting in, getting out.
So now, do they put you up in like a hotel, or do you get do they got like a little place for you to stay at the studio, or what?
No, I just get a hotel room and
get a hotel
stay
room.
Out there.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome.
Sure.
That's really cool. Yeah, I can tolerate the stockyards, but I don't think it'd be like the stockyards, because Nashville's gotten so mainstream and so how would you say it? Fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They got a bunch of good musicians. Nashville's walking down Broadway, the musicians are A1, top of the line. I'd put them up against any of the Texas musicians and bands.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt that, man.
I'd put them up against my band, and those guys are trucking A1. They're good. They've been doing it for hours on end. Nothing against any of the musicians or anything there. I just don't like the big crowds and too many people.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I just meant the crowds. I actually have some musicians coming on here later on, I think next month. I got that guy that his name's Luke Bryan, but he's not Luke Bryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw a clip of it on American Idol, and I like the dude's voice, so I was like, I gotta get him on here. And he's a cool dude. He reached out to him, and just like I reached out to you, dude, and slid into them DMs, and got it booked. So yeah, that's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So what do y'all got coming up?
Man, this weekend we're playing Hoots Pub in Amarillo, and the weekend after that we're playing the Blue Light in Lubbock, and then a little bit country in Commerce, Texas. So we got a couple gigs coming up I'm excited about.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now what was the deal I saw where you could win a pair of boots?
Win a pair of boots?
I saw on Instagram or something.
I don't know.
I think let me go look real quick. I thought I saw it on yours. It's like you can win a pair of boots or something.
Let me see. I don't remember now.
Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I like your boots. Tag a friend for a chance to win tickets. Oh, never mind. It's the one.
Either win tickets. No, I got some boots coming out that I've been working on, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give a pair of those away. That's a good idea.
See, I thought of it. I was thinking in the future. See,
exactly.
So you got some boots coming out, huh?
I just designed some with Old Lathy a while back, and I don't know if anybody's picked them up or not. I'm gonna have to talk to them and see. But I'm definitely getting a pair. They're cool as hell.
What brand are they?
Old Lathy.
Old Lacy?
Yes, sir.
I'll have to check them out, man. Be like,
check them out.
Be like, I want the ones that Braxton Keith put his signature on. No, the signature line. Oh man, that's funny. That's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I saw. To win tickets for a pair of Hoots. I thought it said to win a pair of boots.
A pair of boots. No. Tickets to Hoots, baby.
And how can you win tickets to Hoots, sir?
Tag a friend on my latest Instagram post or any of them this week, and you'll be winning some tickets to Hoots.
Heck yeah. Who y'all got opening?
No idea, man. I don't even know if there is an opener. I'm sure that Hoots put somebody local on it, but
oh yeah.
I don't know.
So when y'all go to when you go to a show that you're headlining, do they let you know, be like, hey, they want this guy to open and you got to get it?
Yeah, okay. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes they don't put anybody on there, so sometimes I just book my own openers and tell them who I want.
Right. You know? Who's open for you?
Chandler Pearson opens for me a lot. Wayne Williams just opened for us last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, a bunch of guys.
That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's crazy. You know, I tell everybody, we get into this conversation about the genre that we're talking about, and we're in. But if you think about it, it's not a genre or a community. It's a family.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how, you meet so many people and everybody likes to help each other out,
Well, yeah, you got to, man. We only got each other. There's only so many of us.
Right. And it's all independent, and it's it's awesome. I love it, and I don't want it to change, one bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, yeah. So did you go to any Rockhound games when you were a kid?
Fuck yeah. Always at the Rockhounds game, man. I didn't even realize, what a Rockhound was.
Dude, I still don't know what a Rockhound is.
They used to call the geologists that would go out and survey the land, predict where oil was, rockhounds.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Well, that fits it perfect then.
Yes, sir. Don't it?
Yeah, definitely. Now, do they do any concerts?
Out there at the Rockhounds?
Yeah.
I don't remember, man. I don't think they did. Every time I was out there, they did. I think They might have. I know they do some kind of concerts right over there in that area, but not necessarily at the Rockhound Stadium.
I was about to say, because, like, when we had, of course, I mean, OKC had the Red Hawks and now the Dodgers. They did a bunch of concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, when you go, like, play, what are those places? Was it Midnight Rodeo or, it's got a Mexican name. What is the name of it?
La Hacienda.
Is that it?
In Midland?
Yeah.
Yeah, La Hacienda out there. There's Dos Amigos, I guess.
Dos Amigos, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Dos Amigos. I ain't never played there, man. That used to be the happening spot when I was a kid. I remember them always promoting at Dos Amigos tonight, but
right.
I've never been out there.
I can't believe they still have a Midnight Rodeo out there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Where is it at?
I don't know. I just see it on Instagram. They're always promoting it in Midland.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rock and Rodeo. They got Rock and Rodeo out there.
Rock and Rodeo, not Midnight Rodeo.
Yeah, Rock and Rodeo. That place is trash. We play there all the time, but, it is what it is.
We'll see. They shut down the one in Denton.
Yeah. My parents wouldn't even let me go there when I lived in Midland. The first time, that was my first place to ever play a show, was Rock and Rodeo.
Oh, yeah?
I'd never even been there until I walked in the door for the first time to play a show there. And then I realized exactly why my parents never let me go. Now I play places like that for years.
Right. Dude, there's been some places that I look back on and I'm just like, how? Like, where was it? There was one place we went. Where was it? Played at it was when Putters and Gutters in Lampasas before they got new ownership. Yeah. And that was a really cool place, but there's been some sketchy places. There's this place in where was it? It was in Oklahoma. It was called the Red Door? I can't remember, but we played we were there and it flooded while we were in there, and we had to put trash bags over the monitors and the freaking speakers and crap because we weren't going to get them ruined, But water started coming into this sketchy ass bar. But yeah, dude, it was not my cup of tea. Of course, there's been some sketchy hotels. Also,
sounds like a 5-star experience.
Oh, dude, you know it. I could do just a podcast about those experiences. Oh man, but I was gonna say because I don't know what's up with the Rangers right now, man. I mean, blowing these freaking three-run leads, 6-run leads, and then a 3-run lead today. I don't know what's up with the pitching.
What you ran what today?
Oh, I was talking about the Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers? Yeah.
Them choking. It got me mad. It got my blood boiling.
You got your blood boiling. Were you betting on them or what?
No, I mean, just because,
That's why I like coming up here to this general store. These old men sit in front of this TV all day and bet each other on these freaking games, NASCAR or whatever, and one of them's always pissed when you walk in. They're always, damn it. Gotta love it.
Yeah, they're sitting there watching Rockhound games.
Yeah, watching the Rockhound games.
The best thing about those games is tickets are cheap, and you get those all-you-can-eat seats, and they're so cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's never crowded there. It's never that crowded, so people, you can hang out wherever you want.
Right, yeah, and that looks like a nice stadium.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice stadium.
Did they just build a football stadium there in Midland?
They said, I think I heard something about that.
They got the skyline or something, all the teams and stuff.
I don't know what's going on over there, but That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Freaking like what is it? I guess the new XFL or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
But that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So what you been doing out on the old ranch?
Man, we're got this. It's like 105-plus-year-old barn, and we're converting it into a podcast studio right now.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Heck yeah, making that thing a podcast studio, and then we're clearing off some space to put some of those shipping containers, those big ones, and we're gonna stack them up and build some tiny homes in them.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So, who's doing the podcast? Are you doing it, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna have like, I guess it's gonna be about music. I guess I'm not real sure yet, but if it is about music, then I'm gonna have a bunch of my friends on, and we're just gonna talk through the scene and like how we figured out stuff. How do we get to where we're at right now? You know, how do they go about setting up a merch store? How do you go about setting up an online? How do you go about setting up your Instagram and Spotify and, you know, all these accounts? And what do you have to be, you know?
Your OnlyFans for the band, you know? You gotta get that
exactly. It can be like Braxton Keith's masterclass on how to just get by in country music.
My name's Braxton Keith, and welcome to my TED Talk. I'm going to teach you some shit about how to set up your band and everything to get you out on the road. No, dude, you need to come out with, like, you remember those how-to DVDs, like, where it's like those instructionals, and they're like, they sent a book, like, you know, they had the books and they had the DVD with it.
Yeah.
You come out with the book and then have the DVD with it.
Yeah, you know it. Then you gotta ship them the freaking DVD player to play it on.
Yes. Better yet, do VHS.
Yeah, VHS. That would be great.
Oh, man, dude, that's funny. That's cool, though, that you're doing a podcast, man.
Hell yeah, we're trying to work it in. We're trying to do, you know, eventually we want to add YouTube vlog that's just like daily life of touring country musician, you know, and just everything we do.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll give you some advice, dude. Just don't think about it, just do it. Because, dude, when I started this, I was just like, I went from just like every now and then asking people to do an interview, and now I've got it booked. I'm booked all the way to October. No, November. I just booked October. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Dude, it's awesome. And then like you get to interact with artists, and you get to like hear their life story and everything, and behind the scenes kind of, you know, and
yeah,
just shoot shit, you know, and like build a friendship, man.
Absolutely. That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, but
well, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, brother. Of course. I gotta get you them listeners so that you can get that new bus. I mean,
yeah.
Gotta get you some royalties.
That's right.
It may be pennies a day, but it'll be worth it, buddy. Oh man, dude. Yeah, it's fun doing this. I really enjoy it. So, where'd you say you're at?
What'd you say?
Where'd you say you're at? Where are you located right now?
Right now, I'm in Castell, Texas, which is right outside of Llano and Mason.
Okay. What? I'm sorry. I'm from Oklahoma originally. Where's that by?
It's by, it's like right in the middle of Texas.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, pretty much just dead in the middle.
Dude, I was over at this place last weekend. You ever heard of Doney, Texas?
Doney? I don't think so.
It's outside of Waco. It's like, so there's I think it's Lake Limestone out there.
Mm-hmm.
there's this bar out there, dude. It's like it's a nice, it's a venue, and it's real nice, but the crowd is a different story.
Yeah.
I've never. There was this crackhead that was there, and dude, at first she came up and I guess like she had a shirt on and she took the shirt off. Luckily, she had clothes on underneath the shirt, but she was. Like the music was playing and she was over there in the corner just clapping her hands, just like doing the little tweaker dance while I guess something made her mad and she showed somebody her ass and and then they threw her out. Well, we were leaving and when we got halfway outside the bar, like when we were on the road, she was walking in the middle of the highway, and someone picked her up to take her home. Well, she saw us, and dude, she thought we were somebody else. She started flipping us off and crap. I was like,
You gotta love it.
I was like, I don't want her to come jump out of that pickup bed and come jump on my car like a spider monkey.
That's funny.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. But yeah, man. But you're doing better than me if you got a studio already.
What'd you say?
I said you're doing better than I was if you got a studio already.
Well, thank you, man. Yeah, they're taking good care of me. It's a good studio up there.
Yeah. I was talking about your podcast studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's going to be cool. I mean, it ain't going to be a permanent deal. It's just going to be like a table up there where we go and set up,
Oh, yeah. Well,
because that barn's it's a 100-year-old barn with a tin roof on it. It's leaky as shit. But I ain't going to fix all that. I'm just going to, we're just going to go in there when it's dry and the weather's looking good and record your podcast.
Now, is it one of your band members' ranch or something, or?
No, that's just out here in Castell. So my one of my good friends, her name's Logan Hall. She runs Twisted Bitch Cattle Company. She lives out here, and she brought me out here one time, and I just fell in love. It's right here down by the Llano River, and it's just out in the country in the middle of nowhere. So I just come and hang out down here. There's some cool people that just let me chill with them.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got hogs running up and down there?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Yeah, got them hogs, got to get them dogs on them.
Yeah, I got a corgi, man. That's not happening.
Well, hey, I ain't got nothing better. My wife's got a Yorkie, so I can't do that with that either.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, man, that's funny. So, where can people find you on those social medias, since we're talking about this?
I'm at the Braxton Keith on Instagram, the Braxton Keith on TikTok, Braxton Keith on Twitter, Braxton Keith on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Keith.com if you want to book a show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome, man. And you got merch out?
Yes, sir. Merch on the website.
Merch on the website. Go get you some merch, folks. Who's doing your merch?
Right now, Bunker Branding out of Bernie is doing my online stuff, and then I outsource all of my show merch from separate companies in the Fredericksburg, Llano, and San Antonio area.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's really cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got stuff online that I've been selling for a while, that designs that I know people like, and then stuff that we trying out we just bring to the shows. So you got to come to the shows to get some exclusive stuff.
Well, that's the $1 million question. Is Braxton Keith your real name?
Is Braxton Keith my real name? Yes, it is.
I didn't know if it was like your stage name or what.
Keith is, Braxton Keith is legally my real name. If you look at my birth certificate, those two names are on there. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got told my name's a racial slur. I don't know how that's possible, but Yeah.
What?
Dude, yes. So I was just, minding my own business, trolling people on TikTok and telling them I identify as a toaster. And, just get a reaction. And the first time it happened, I just hopped in there and I was just like, what's up? And then they kicked me and I was like, what the heck? Well, I was still listening to the live. And they said, dude, this is how dumb people have gotten. They said the reason why I kicked him, I'm pretty sure that his name is a racial slur because it's Emmett Till and Jim Crow, and I don't want TikTok to ban me.
Damn, that's weird.
I was like, what?
That's funny.
I was like, I've been on this earth for almost 27 years, and I have never heard that.
Yeah, me neither. That's wild.
Yeah, but
People are crazy.
yeah, people are crazy. Yeah,
Gotta love it.
yeah, but man, we're gonna have to have you on here again, man.
Hell yeah, let me know, man. I'd love to do it.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you next time, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem. You're on here, and you're trying to find that perfect sandblaster. You don't know who to call. Why don't you call my buddy Reed Latham with Reed's Abrasive Blasting? They'll come out to where you are. Yes, that's right. You don't have to go anywhere. They will find you, and they will come out there. They handle auto, industrial, and residential products. So why don't you give them a call at 940-867-3701. You can also shoot them a text at that same number. Or you can send them an email at reedsabrasiveblasting@gmail.com. And while you're at it, give them a like on Facebook at Reed's Abrasive Blasting. Have you heard of the new company right here in Wichita Falls called What's Up 940? They'll show you the latest deals and steals and the hottest events right here in the falls. Just go follow them on all social medias at What's Up 940. I want to thank Mr. Braxton Keith for chatting with us today over the phone. Make sure you go like him on Instagram. I guess it's follow on Instagram. But go like him on Facebook at Braxton Keith. And go check out his website and get some of that merch at braxtonkeith.com. Or if you want some of that exclusive merch that's just sold at shows, go see him this weekend if you're in the Amarillo area at Hoots Pub. And you won't be disappointed. I hear he puts on a hell of a show. And yeah. But with that being said, if this is your first time tuning in to the show, you can go like our Facebook page. You can go follow us on Instagram. You can go subscribe to our YouTube. You can even go join Murder Nation. That's right. Hashtag Murder Nation, the official fan group of It's Crow Time Podcast. So if you want to get all the Crow Time knowledge, go do that. Because let me tell you, you will have all the knowledge of what's going on this show. All right, folks. But with that being said, we want to thank our sponsors as always and our supporters. Lazy Bee Landscaping out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Your Stitch Fix out of Walters, Oklahoma. Death Before Pop Country. What's up, 940? War Bonnet Records right here in the Falls. Spur One Management. Elite Roofing and Restoration. And Reed's Abrasive Blasting. We couldn't do what we do each and every week on this show without y'all's support, so we want to thank y'all as always. But with that being said, folks, sadly it's come to the time where we will not meet again until next time, right here on It's Crow Time. Good night, everybody.